Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
T-Love talks. T-Love talks. T-Love talks. T-Love talks. T-Love talks. T-Love talks. Don't grab that cheap ass vodka in them bathrooms. Don't grab that cheap ass vodka. You're about to be entertained by that
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
What's going on? Before I even introduce the show, I'm about to say, we about to cook today. Yeah. It was time for another message, y'all. Being a confident man ain't that easy. Said being a confident man takes some work. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I had to bring this word today. It's time for another cook-up session. Yeah. Is yours truly, Mr. T-Love Talks Podcast, back at it again. Welcome to the show, my friend. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook right now. And I got the topic right there up under my name. If you don't already know, I'm Mr. T-Love. T-Love been doing this thing for a while. And I told them that we wasn't going to stop because a lot of people expected us to stop. But one thing I realized, there was a lot of trash content on the internet and y'all weren't talking about Nathan at all. So I had to come back, and I had to come back with a force to make sure that the information is getting out to the young kings. So these current editions that I've been doing, I've been calling these the Young Kings edition because I want them to understand. Uncle OG know what's going on out there, and I'm going to give you the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding to go out here and fight the world and embrace the weight of the world and put all of it on the back of your back. Now, let me go ahead and make the disclaimer. Ladies, y'all gonna get out of here. Y'all ain't got nothing over here today. Talking to the Young Kings. It's the Young Kings edition. You know, I even had to bring out the pinky ring because I'm going to have to make them think about some things. So, you know, it is what it is. But go and get out of here, girl. I told y'all before, we ain't doing no jump roping over here. We ain't doing no, you know, what's that other one y'all like to do? That double Dutch. You know, the hopscotch, whatever they call that shit. Get out of there. All right, so Young Kings edition. You know, the God is in the building again. T-Love, yours truly, the wise one. You know, I wasn't always the wise one, but over time with experience and different situations, I became the wise one.
Yes, sir. 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 Yes, sir.
So first and foremost,
yes, sir.
Get out of there. Still fucking with these sound effects, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Anyway, yeah, it's a serious topic today. Topic is very serious. becoming a confident man. You know me, I might always add a little humor and add a little, pizzazz to it. And we might watch a clip or two and see if it's a lesson within the clip. But it's always a lesson in confidence when it comes to being a man, especially a young black brother, man. Y'all young kings out there, man. Y'all be in trouble out here. I'm telling you. Y'all be in trouble, dog. And a lot of it goes back to you not being confident enough to deal with society accordingly. A lot of y'all not even confident enough to deal with your own self accordingly. And that's an even deeper thing. Even deeper. Hold on, let me get a sip of this coffee. Y'all don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I ain't even worried about you going nowhere. Hit the like button because you're going to come back because you ain't got nothing to watch on the internet. I already did a scan before I came online. Y'all ain't watching nothing. You ain't learning nothing, dog. You trash, dog. I see what you're doing online all day. So if you leave this page right here, you in trouble. You in more trouble than you think, than you know. Because it ain't, I'm gonna keep giving you the game. You're gonna have to come back until you get these lessons, young G. This for all my young kings out there, the young guys, the young phenoms. You know what I mean? Even Pop Terriers. I told y'all, I got y'all. But y'all gonna have to listen because y'all knuckleheads. Y'all don't listen to nobody. Your mentality is garbage, and I gotta give y'all the tough love as well as the information at the same time, so you can really look at yourself. Because the OG didn't always have it together, and still as an OG, I'm still always developing, growing, grinding, and having a strategy for my life. So you young niggas, you're gonna have to understand that. You lost and crossed up with these BZs. Got the homie trying to hit me up right now. I'm gonna have to hit him back in a minute. This work is important for you cats, man. These are lessons. And a lot of y'all need to open your damn brain so you can get some of these lessons from the OG. I can't give them to you on the street. I see some of y'all now, this last generation, I think y'all know it ain't no hope. So y'all start speaking to the OGs and whatnot a little bit, even throw a dap out there because I think y'all know it's over with. But it's a lot of feminization of some of y'all younger cats too within the society that nobody's talking about. This metro energy, you know what I'm saying? Where it's just like y'all doing too much girly shit. You're not gonna be able to be a confident man if you're doing too many girly things, dog. That shit is like a spirit. And see, a lot of you guys, y'all gonna have to understand that, you're gonna have to remove yourself from a lot of the little jump rope and situations that you be outside in with these women. And that's real. That's real. That's realer than Holyfield, So we're going to get into this. So y'all hang around, man. And we ain't in no rush. We're going to get this work off. Like I said, man, this shit, it's a long time coming. It's a long time coming. And I'm glad you young G's are here to get this message. Because again, a lot of cats out there, they didn't have OGs like myself to drop the science to them. Golly, everybody calling the phone today. You important. That's what happened. When you a confident man, that's what happened. People call your phone. Segway, nickel. First point I want to make is when you are out here looking to be the most confident man, understanding the work that it takes to be the most confident man, that journey starts with you building the type of life you want for yourself. That's where that journey starts at. So first and foremost, we know that y'all are so far from that because you haven't begun to build the type of life that you want for yourself. I didn't say the type of life that you want for people around you. I said the type of life that you want for yourself. And that'd be a problem. A lot of times, you think so much far past yourself and other people, you never get to that point where you're actually in the position that you want to be in. And a lot of y'all lack confidence. You lack confidence, young brother. You lack confidence. And that's gonna be the testament right there, young nigga. Whether you start building that confidence that it takes. You know what I mean? You got to put in that work. And a part of that work is creating the type of life you want for yourself. Go ahead, stack up your bread, get your little cash car. Young King, stack up your bread, get your little cash car. Niggas so busy worried about trying to finance something to please the busy G's. But you're not locked in on, again, getting to that next level. Because all this is you're getting to the next level to where you're going to have the opportunities that you want to have with the busy G's. So what Uncle OGT Love telling you is go ahead and start mapping out, your life, what you want. Start off with the car. Get your little low key. Back in the day, we call them little low keys. You know what I mean? Like we had back then, we had the little box Chevys and the little, the little Oldsmobiles. We had a lot of little joints. We could just go to the lot, boom, $1,000, bye-bye. You ride. Get you some little insurance, the car paid off. You get you some little cheap insurance. You feel me? See, y'all want to run out and go get, the newest car on the lot, and then, it's false confidence at that point because you're struggling to try to get the shit paid off. Goof ass niggas. But anyway, start building it. Get you a little crib, dog. You get caught up. You know what I mean? Staying up under this person, living up under that person. Now I never had to deal with that particular situation, but I know a lot of you cats have to deal with that, and you are dealing with it, and that's your own fault. So you got to be more locked in on making sure you got you a spot. That's the work that it takes to start becoming a confident man in the world. You want to pay your own bills. You don't want to be dependent and relying on nobody. Nobody. You get that? You get that? Some of you old niggas don't get that. Y'all goofy, dog. You always want to rely on people. I almost entitled this show Embracing the Weight of the World because I understand how goofy and soft some of you cats is, man, the way you want to live up under these all the time. Cause it's goofy.
You stupid. 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 You stupid.
As y'all come into the visual of the phenom, the one and only, yours truly, Mr. T Love, the one that has the courage to come out here and have this Young King series, go ahead and like the video. You'll feel better about yourself. You'll be doing something for the ancestors. You don't do anything else in the community. Go ahead and hit the like button on the video. You do something for mankind. Garbage, dog. Anyway, back to this topic. It takes work, young man. It takes work, young kings, young guys, young phenoms, young soldiers, pop terriers. Take work, y'all. You got to start creating the type of life you want for yourself in order to have that confidence in the world. Read a damn book. Find something that you're interested in. And most of y'all ain't interested in nothing but fat asses. Find something that you're interested in besides a fat ass and these beaches. Because I said it on the last show and I'm going to say it again. All you do is scroll the internet all day and hit the like button on asses. There's nothing wrong with that if you out here actually getting to some bread and you got spare time to do that. But most of y'all young kings, y'all don't have time to be doing that because your life is set up like trash, dog. So you got to lock in and you got to focus in on what you want to be doing and what you need to be doing. The little things. Sometimes it's just the little things, you know. And again, if you're not doing those little things, it takes longer to being that confident man. It takes work, y'all. It takes work, young G. Like Uncle OG gonna tell you straight up. I ain't gonna play with you. I'm gonna always keep it 1,000 with you because I understand this. I see it. Even the little, you know, BS that, you know, for example, sleeping on a busy couch that some of you cats went through or are going through. You know, I never had to go through that, but I get it. I got partners. I got homeboys. I've seen it. And, you know, and I've had to, you know, give them guidance and direction and, you know, information on how to, you know, step across the threshold of manhood and walk about that shit like an alpha king god that you know that you are. But a lot of y'all don't take time to learn yourself. So it's harder to do and be that dude. It's harder to be that shining light. And I know a lot of you feel it on the inside, but that ain't shit, dog. That ain't shit, dog, if you ain't manifesting that shit in real time, bro. That shit ain't nothing, dog. You just talking, dog. Tired of that shit. That's the shit that get weak out here, man, because you never see evolution. I'm all about evolution, dog. Don't talk to me about no bullshit, dog, and you ain't involved in my G. You know, a lot of y'all stay in a perpetual place of ignorance and won't truly do the work. And there's work behind it. It take work behind this shit. It take work to always be responsible for the decisions that you have to make. You know, y'all don't embrace shit but a big booty and some big titties. Ladies, what I told you, get out of here. This ain't the message for you. This the Young Kings edition. What I told you, ladies, get on out of there. Brother T Love dropping the gospel right now. Yes, Lord, these young niggas need to hear this. I won't stop, no. Got too many pointers in the pinky rock, yeah. Say we smoking good and you smoking on that Bab dog, yeah. You say you wanted to start a business, but you don't have the confidence because you ain't did the work, dog. I need a witness right now, goofy ass ninja. Y'all know the OGT love like to have a little fun with you. We gonna keep it entertaining and keep it interesting. Let me see if I got any videos in here. Got some comments in here. Okay, that's my boss ass cousin. OE in the building. Say good shit, cuz. I appreciate that, cuz. Thank you for chiming in, cuz. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Man, I love to see the powerful brothers chiming in, and that's one of them right there. boss. I gotta be forget to tell you niggas, cause y'all don't know. I don't associate with niggas that ain't boss ass niggas that ain't up on their shit, nigga. That's another one right there. A dog out here. Confident man. Confident enough to take the walk by itself and grab his family once he put himself in the position to win. And build and grow and grind every year and manifest and show things. But you niggas don't have the confidence to go out and do that type of shit because you won't put it in the work, dog. And we already established, you got to get you a whip, dog. You got to get you your own crib, dog. You know, if you like nice clothes, dog, get the type of clothes that feel good on you, dog, that's clean and nice. You know, that's going to put you in the mindset. You know, get you some good cologne, dog. You niggas trash, dog. Y'all won't even spend $30 on a good cologne, man. Get you some good cologne, man. Stay off the internet so much, man. Go ahead and start, you know, putting your bag up, dog. Put you some money up. That's how you start becoming confident, dog. You start stacking your money up, dog. You know what I'm saying? It take work, dog. That shit take work, dog. It take discipline, dog, to put yourself in the mindset of walking in this world confidently. You know, not having to tuck your tail, because a lot of you young cats, y'all have to tuck your tail, dog, because you ain't stepped up to the level of man that you're supposed to step up. And, you know, it's unfortunate because I'm going to tell you, dog, I was more of a man than a lot of you cats at 17 years old in your 20s and 30s, you know, and a lot of that, I give credit to the one on the wall back there. You know what I mean? That's Pops back there. That's Memorial. You see him back there. You know, I didn't have to go through a lot of the things that a lot of you cats had to go through. So I actually saw confident men. You know, my grandfather, you know, they were some bosses, some dogs. You know, they was confident. They ran their households. And I know a lot of you cats don't see that shit, man. So that's why it's going to require the work. You know, I got it the easy way because I was around some real dogs, some real go-getters, you know, some men that walked in the room and the confidence, you know, ain't nothing had to be said and it was already understood. And see, a lot of y'all don't have that innately, and y'all have not seen that innately. So it's going to take some work. It's going to take you falling back. You know, I spoke about loneliness. I spoke about a couple of streams ago, I spoke about the art of being able to walk alone. If you didn't see that one, go back and check it out. Mr. Tony Lovett on YouTube. But it's getting real serious, young G's. Y'all lay around. Uncle OG gonna talk about it. I think I got some videos for y'all. Let me see if I can get a video for y'all. Y'all ain't got nothing going on. Ain't nothing on the internet. They ain't gonna give you the game like Uncle OG. So you might as well stick around and see what you can learn today. See if you can pick up something with your goof ass. I love y'all, man. Y'all know I just be messing with y'all, man. It's like tough love, man. And if y'all don't understand the Uncle OG by now, that's all it is. It's tough love, man. And I'm gonna give it to you. You know how the spirit direct me to give it to you, because that's the energy that it needs to come out in a lot of times. I don't control it. I get the message from the Most High. And I told you before, that's how I'm gonna give it to you. And I want y'all to know sometimes the ladies don't understand what's going on with you. They can't relate to you, dog. So that's why I be having them get out of here. Get out of there. They can't relate to you, dog. They ain't been through none of the stuff that you're gonna go through in this life. You know, so that's why more OGs like myself need to be out here giving this message. But the title of the show is so powerful, Being a Confident Man. It takes work. You know, it's so powerful. Get in on the message. I'll be here for a minute. I got some local stuff I got to do tonight, so we got time today. I told y'all I'm always going to hit you up with the streams and keep the information coming, because ain't nobody going to do it like your Uncle OGT Love. I'm just keeping it real. Check the chat. Yeah, we got Lonnie the Music Man Samuels in the building. Say what's good, cuz. Man, everything good, cuz. Everything good, because you know why? Because I put in the work. I put in the work. And that's the message that I'm trying to convey to the young men today, the young kids today. I'm glad you're here, cuz. Make sure you hit the like button for me. We're gonna rock out for a while. I don't even think I'm gonna pay attention to the clock too much today, because sometimes I be clock watching, and I understand my gift. I gotta give it to you, young G. I gotta give it to you. And if it's just one of you little knuckleheads out there that's listening, you know what I mean? That's enough for old Uncle, because I want you to get the information, and I want you to have a place where you feel comfortable. If you want to email the OG and tell the OG something, I already started getting a lot of positive emails from some of the brothers, some of my peers and stuff. So I appreciate that, and I see that the message is being viewed by the masses. And we're gonna keep doing it because this my mission, this my journey here. So that's just what it is. And I want the young men out there, the young kings, the young phenoms. I want y'all to know what y'all mission is too. I want y'all to figure that out. And the Uncle OG, he here for you. He gonna help you with the journey. I'm gonna give you some nuggets. You feel me? I'm gonna give you some nuggets, young G.
And
Better
another
know
one.
it.
And
Better
another
know
one.
it.
And another one. Another one.
I ain't playing with you, boy. I ain't playing with you. So let me see what clips I got here, man. I always try to have a few clips here, man. I don't even know if this got nothing to do with the show, but it kind of ease up the topic a little bit, if you will, and we can throw in some clips and see what's going on out here in the world. I be picking some random shit sometimes. Some shit just sparked my attention. I said, I don't want to talk about that on the show. Let me see which one this is. This one a minute right here.
Or a business, and they need free labor for housing, and you are a safe person, you're credible, maybe you have children of your own.
Hold on, I'm trying to get in the image right. Shit tripping. Hold on. See what view I want to get in. Oh, let me get in this view right here. All right, let's see what's up with this chick right here.
Or a business, and they need free labor for housing, and you are a safe person, you're credible, maybe you have children of your own, and you have a clean, safe environment, I will work for you for free in exchange for housing. For 3 months, I've been trying to run a GoFundMe on my page for an RV so I can be on my own and go back to school, but it's not working out. Please message me if you're serious.
I don't know why I put this in there. Look like she looking for a sugar daddy or something. She said if you got a farm and you need somebody to come in there and basically deal with the animals, I guess is what she was trying to say, then you can hit her up. Apparently, young men. They say we living in the last days. Damn, I hear the organ in my head. Say we living in the last days. Yeah. Getting rough out here. These girls looking for sugar daddies. Yeah. Specifically a sugar daddy that's got a farm to help them take care of their kids so they can grow some food. Dear God, they can grow some groceries. Most High, and they just want to live in the back of your property with their RV. Yeah. Boy, I know y'all. I know. Be some funny clips out there. Like to put a little ice break in there. You know, a lot of y'all on her page trying to help her out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it is. Get out of there, dog. Get back to your work, dog. Get back to your work. I mean, that's a powerful lesson. That's unfortunate, but that's a powerful lesson, though, because there's people out here struggling to survive. And me telling you these jewels and these notes and these points, being a confident man, it takes work. Me doing this for you is worth your weight in gold right here, young G. So go ahead and soak it up while you can, because this world is moving fast. You're in a fast food world right now. You're in a microwave world. You're in a dishwasher world, young G. Used to be a time when you could kind of plan your future how you wanted it, and kind of take some time out to experiment with this field of work, that field of work. But today's time, you just don't have time for it. You don't. You got to figure out where you can get in there, where you can make some real money, and where you can make some changes to your life so that you can become that man. But that's part of the work. So we've said some key things here today. You got to be stacking your bread. Even if you're getting a little bit of bread right now, you got to be putting that up. And I guarantee you, most of the people around you that you really think getting some money and got some money put away, they can't even touch $1,000. I'm telling you something that's true, young man. I'm telling you something that is true. So if you put you put your thing down, pause. You make your mind up to say, I'm gonna put 5 bands in this account right here. You do that, and then you still figure out a way to budget the current bills that you got going on, man. You doing damn near 50% better than the rest of the country, dog. I promise you, bro. You don't even understand that. If you put 10 in there, that number gonna jump up to about 70% of the country. Because ain't nobody putting no money up out here, dog. That's just the reality of it. So if you want to put yourself in a position to be a confident person, get you some money. Go ahead and get that little cash call we talked about. Get you a little place. Duck off. You got to hold back from doing so many other things that are just frivolous to you that makes no sense. Well, it's a waste. We could talk about it. The list goes on and on. I ain't trying to tell you to be no pope, no saint. I'm just telling you some of the things. You already know what it is. You gotta start cutting back, and that's all it is. You want to smoke these big ass blunts, nigga, but you ain't got a big ass bank account, dog. You goofy, dog. You goofy, dog. You spending more money on trees during the month than you got put up in your savings account, dog. You stupid, dog. You stupid. You don't have no sense, my boy. You garbage, my boy. Every time you get paid, my boy, you have no money in the bank account. You only got $25 to the next payday. And it's because you are garbage, my friend. And you will not put in the work that it takes to be a confident man. You will be the type of man that I will say, kiss my pinky ring Kiss the 8 pointers in my pinky ring. You fool you. This is who you are. This is who you will be if you do not put in the work, you goofball. How y'all like that accent? It's a pretty good one. Y'all know the unk got to lighten it up every now and then. We here. I got a half of J right here. A little bit less than a half of Black. We here. I got any more video clips? Might have some more video clips. I hope y'all enjoying the show. Hope y'all enjoying the show. Oh. I got a email saying my Xfinity. This is a side note here. I was just thinking about this. I got an email saying my Xfinity contract had renewed. I missed the email. All I know is when I got the bill, this is, after the fact, I went back and saw the email, but I got the bill. The bill went up $15. I was paying what? $85. It went up $16. I'm paying $84. I had the 800 speed, and the girl said, "Yeah, your thing expired." I'm like, "Well, I'm going to IQ 5. It's another company out here." So, "Oh wait, hold up." She's like, I said, "They charge 65 and they just as fast as y'all." She's like, well, "Give me 5 minutes." So anyway, I wound up getting them to reduce it to $65. So they took off $20 from where it was already at. Gave me a 3-year deal, no contract, and they called me a few minutes later, gave me a $20 rebate for doing a survey, $20 credit on the account. So I wanted to see if we could run these videos with the fastest speed today, and they gave me 200 bits faster as well. So that's the point of this story right here. So this is why I was kind of super happy and confident about coming on today. Well, I'm always confident, but again, see how that turned into that. But yes, so we run it on a couple of 100 bits faster here. So let's see. I'm gonna play a couple of videos. Let me play this video. See what's going on here. Like I said, sometimes I'll just watch some stuff and just add some stuff to the show to lighten up the topic a little bit. Let's see what this is, y'all. We'll talk about it.
Here, just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no, calm, but you're not gonna.
Hold on. Oh no, that's what that is, Joe Smith clip. That's something that I was gonna review at another time. That's an older situation that happened with Joe Smith, and his wife was doing the OnlyFans, and he didn't know that she was doing the OnlyFans behind his back. But there was some points in there that I think people missed back in the day. But that is a good example of a man not being confident, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're not gonna have no schizoid around you like that, bro. If you're not gonna marry a schizoid like that, dog. And that's a powerful lesson, though. That is a powerful lesson in confidence, because a lot of times the type of women that y'all deal with, that shows that's a direct reflection on the type of man you are and what type of confidence that you're going to exude out here. And that's just a terrible situation for the brother Joe Smith. Once first round draft pick. That's sad, man. But it was some other stuff I was going to get into that. I'm going to get into that later. So we ain't got to deal with the clips right now. I could keep giving you some more of this work, because that's what Uncle OGT Love come to do. Put the work in and give you the work. Try not to give you too much word salad, because I want you to have something tangible that you can build off of as you walk in your day-to-day life, And like I told you before, the first two key components is getting you a whip, dog. Paying for that thing cash, especially my young kings, my young brothers. Go ahead and get you a whip, pay for it cash, man, and get you a little AP, dog. You don't know what that is? That's an apartment, player. Get you something small. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. You know, get you some gear, man. Get you some clothes, man. Get you some nice, clean clothes. Wear what you want to wear. Get your style. Don't worry about what nobody else like. Get what you want, nigga. Goof ass nigga. Trying to impress people. Get what's affordable and what look good on you. You know, because this niggas out here got on Versace shirts and got on Armani this, Armani that, and you pull up in your t-shirt and you'll pull the bitch just because of your confidence. Because a lot of people need stuff confidence in order to win in the world. So that's why I'm not directing you on trying to just go out and blow a bag on some clothes, on some Yeezys, on some goofy ass shit like that. You know, trying to be honest with you and tell you the truth, dog. Forget what they talking about. Block the noise out, nigga. Too worried about what they think, dog. Make me sick when it comes to that, man. Worry about what people think. Get what you like because you like it. If you like jewelry, you like gold, go get you something. Gold is up right now. Invest in some gold. Go beyond that. You truly like gold, go find you some gold on the stock exchange that's doing good. Gold is doing very good right now. I definitely have some of that in my portfolio. So start being wiser. It's going to make you feel more confident. Most people around you, they don't have no stocks and shit. I ain't want to use that direct word because people have other investments that bring them, you know, dividends quarterly, annually, that type of thing. You know, some people, but y'all niggas ain't ready for all of that other shit. Now, I don't want to talk about shit I don't have a lot of experience in, like the real estate, but I know some of you guys are passionate about that. And if you are, go ahead and do the work. Look into what it takes to own some shit. You know, put the work in. You will have the confidence at that point once you put the work in. And don't allow people to, I ain't even gonna say don't allow people to, don't even worry about the congratulations from people that's around you. You reward yourself. You reward yourself every time there's a win there. You're gonna feel good about it. You're gonna feel good about your life. You're gonna feel confident when you step inside of rooms, especially the rooms that you create for yourself for your peace. So you gotta, this is stuff you have to do, y'all. It take work, fellas. Uncle OG T Love ain't gonna lead you wrong, ain't gonna stray you the wrong way. I had a couple other points I wanted to get off pause. Let's talk about taking advantage of opportunities and not being afraid of the outcomes. This builds confidence. When you take advantage of opportunities and you're not afraid of the outcomes, you are winning over 90% of people because you are taking advantage of the opportunities. Forget about that. Forget about the outcome. But if you are thorough, then you know the outcome is going to be a win for you. That's why I said don't worry about the outcome, because if you lead into this life with that confidence, the outcome will be positive if you take advantage of the opportunity. Just don't be a sucker out here. Don't get caught up in people bullshit. You know, look at it for what it is. If it's an opportunity, they'll let it be an opportunity. Let me get some chapstick, man, because the more I talk, I be seeing the little meat right there on the side go by. I don't give a damn because the message still gonna give out. I don't care. I just see it in camera. It's bothering me. Shit, the little meat over there. Let me see if I got some chapstick. Yeah, hold up. Because you gonna get this work, ninja. Chap Livingston, all you gonna get it, dog. Think I care about that, nigga? Gonna get this work. Hit the like button when you come up in there, man. Ladies, get on out of here. Get on out of here. That's the Young Kings edition. Being a confident man takes work. Send your teenage boys in here. Don't do that, some of y'all. They ain't gonna like you. I'm stupid. You're a good woman, they will. I might make it worse and shit. We'll try that out. We'll see. Probably need to be more hydrated. Maybe that's where that come from. I don't know. Actually, they do that shit, dog. Fuck it. I'll figure some shit out. I don't give a word getting spoken on. You know what that is? That's probably practice too. That's probably me just making my mouth wider. I'm confident enough to say that I see the chap shit over there. The shit is doing sticking together. But it don't matter, nigga, because I'm a confident man. I'm still better than you, dog. Because it don't matter. Some of you niggas got muscles and you still ain't confident. Some of you niggas got paper and you still ain't confident. Why is that, dog? That's because you ain't took the spiritual journey to understand that part of your existence. So you get stuck with the stuff confidence. You think that means something. Don't nobody give a damn about that because all of this shit goes back to you. How well do you know yourself? You want to talk about true confidence? That's when you start taking it to the next level. What you thought I wasn't going to talk about that, dog? The spirit, bring it how it's supposed to be brought. How do you become the true confident man? Let's get into some word then. When you truly know yourself, dog. When you truly can stand 10 toes down on who your creator is, what your creator is, what your purpose is while you here, how these cells on the inside of you work, what's your connection with what's outside of you in that cosmos and down here. What is happening when you're going to sleep and you're dreaming? Do you know all these aspects? What is going to happen to you when you die? Because a lot of you, that's where you get stuck at right there. You get trapped, dog. Dang, this cuz right here. I'm supposed to pick cuz up. How long we been live? Just starting to cook, dog. I know he ain't back yet. He ain't going to be back about 3:30. He already told me on the road. We got time to cook. I should have put the I'll call you back some more now. Being a confident man takes work, Young G, Young King, Young Phenom, Young Gods, Pop Terriers. Take work, dog. Sometimes you got to go back and learn your history, man. And I ain't talking about just that slave history, dog, because some of you have a young definition of history. I'm talking about go back before that. But you got to weave through a lot of the lies. You got to go back to some stuff that's more ancient than even this land. You know, take the trip back to Kemet. Do some of that research. Figure some of those things out in which your ancestors did to make this world fluent the way it's fluent. To make it civilized the way it's civilized. Go back and view some of those things because it gives you a different perspective. Step off the land. I ain't saying you got to go directly there. I'm saying pick up a book and go there. Find somebody who done been there, that's done did the work. You know, it's a lot of good writings out there. Open a book up. It's gonna take some confidence, dog, before you're gonna be able to be, you know, really that man. Really that dude. You know, a lot of y'all will never reach this point. When you walk in a room, and I don't care who in the room, dog, y'all can't do this, dog. When you can walk in the room and know within yourself, you the greatest to you. There's no higher than you. There's nothing outside of yourself that you're serving or worshiping. You know, the God that lives, it lives within you. When you start understanding these sciences about yourself, that's when it's easy to be confident. It's super easy to be confident. But as the title says, it takes work. It takes work. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. A hell of a lot of energy and effort, and just sitting your ass down somewhere and just studying. You know, listening to lectures, hours on end, picking up books, doing the research, going back, finding out. You know, a lot of you, when you get to that point, it's gonna be a hurtful feeling. But even that needs to be experienced for you to take this walk of being a confident man and always walking in that. I see what's going on, man. I see what's going on. Y'all getting distracted. Y'all getting distracted big time. And the Uncle OGT Love ain't gonna let you get distracted with all the bullshit. Oh shit! Shout out to Darlene OG Ortiz. I said that like Corey them say on her show, on their show, on Corey's show. Anyway, stop getting sidetracked, y'all. Men, young G's, young kings. It's the Young Kings edition. You want a lot of things for yourself, but you're gonna have to start somewhere in order to start seeing those things actually happen for you. You know, some of y'all so goofy and weak. Y'all will ride around with a scat pat, whatever they call them, and that'll be the only thing you got. You'll have a nicer car than the majority of your friends, and you still won't have no confidence because you think that's it. That's why I like to be well-rounded with y'all guys, man, so that y'all understand the truth. That stuff confidence ain't gonna get you there. It's not gonna get you there, dog. It's really not gonna get you there. Because if you think about it, after so long, you're gonna get just about everything you want, and you still ain't gonna be happy because you know why? People treat you like shit when you walk outside, dog. You know, that's how a lot of y'all wind up crashing out. Because you ain't who you say you is. That's why that happens a lot. Like I showed a clip the other day, dude popped his girlfriend. Sad shit. Thought he was that dude. No, sir. She was sucking another dude off when he was at work. Not that dude, man. You haven't created true confidence. When you create true confidence in your life, boy, you ain't got to worry about no woman cheating on you, boy. Because she already know, boy, she ain't gonna never meet a nigga like you, dog. Because she know good and well you don't care about if she stay or if she go. Because either way, she gonna have to be dedicated to your life if she there. And if she ain't with your program, a lot of these women can't handle no confident men, boy. You gonna learn that, boy. You know, you gonna learn that. You know, it's this thing, man, where the world acts as if the black man specifically not supposed to be confident. Now I'm finna drop some heat on you right now. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. It's a stereotype, boy. If you a black man, boy, you confident, boy. This is what they calling toxic masculinity out here. But we see where all the toxic masculinity coming from. That's another story, another show. Nigga. You get on them. Not today. This the Young Kings edition. Man, I'm gonna talk to y'all, man. You living in a crazy world, dog. It's entities amongst you, boy, that want to be more masculine than you. That's all I'm gonna say. And my motto is nature is inspired by a masculine man. That's me right there. Nature is inspired by a masculine man, especially if you grind and growing, developing a strategy for your life. That's me right there too. That's those bullets we always gonna live on. We're gonna go back to. You understand me, fellas? We're gonna break down all those points. Good one show. You know, masculinity. Nature is inspired by masculinity. You know, especially when you grinding, growing, developing a strategy for your life. Mm-hmm. Y'all bored yet, ladies? Get out of here. I told y'all this for the Young King, but I ain't stupid. I know the analytics. That ladies be watching me, dog, because I'm a confident man, dog. The ladies be watching me, dude, because I'm confident. Hold on. Stare directly in the camera. The ladies be watching me because I'm a confident dude, dog. You understand me, dog? You see me, dog? I'm handsome, dog. Pause. The ladies be watching. They be watching, dog. They be watching, dog. All right, but y'all get out of here. Y'all ladies, get on out of here. This is the Young Kings edition. You see the title of the show, Being a Confident Man Takes Work. See the title of the show. This ain't gonna get it. We know this right here ain't gonna get it.
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not my dad, Mom.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
That ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna get it.
I got the money.
Yeah.
I got the money for pussy.
For what?
For pussy.
Pussy?
Look. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
What is that? I need a pussy.
That ain't gonna get it either. It's a part of it. It's a part of it. But again, you got to be putting the bag up for yourself. That's going to increase your confidence because, like I said early in the video, most people don't have no money put up, man. And see, you'll see, like I told you before, you see your little big booties out there and the little, you know, the little waist trainers, you know, and all of that good stuff. And they got the nice house, dog. And they got the nice little Lexus truck or whatever. They ain't got no money, dog. Do you understand that, dog? They broke, dog. They broke, dog. So when you come in the room, dog, and you got your little paid off car and you got your little small little apartment and you got your little 10 bands in the bank, dog, you got more than them, dog. You don't believe that, do you? You think the Uncle OGT love lying to you, dog. You don't believe that, dog. when I tell you they broke out here, dog, they broke, and that's most people. That's just not the ladies, dog, but that's the majority of them is broke, dog. Because every time they get their hands on some real money, they go back and put it into the consumerism, and that is a real thing. Get out of here, ladies. Get out of here. Told you I don't want to hear this. So, and that's just the truth, fellas. That's just the truth. So if you put yourself in a position where you got a 10-piece put up over here, and you may have another, let's say band over here and some stocks you playing with, you might be throwing $50 a month into some stocks or something like that. You got that going for you. You got your life worked out the way you're paying all your bills, you're taking care of all your business, you good, dog. You're doing better than the majority of people that you walk in front of. That alone, just knowing that you have the extra liquid put to the side, it gives you a certain understanding of confidence, and build off of that. Don't just leave that 10 right there. Build off of that. You might take 5 out of that and say, shit, I want to, I see a car over here I can flip, I put this on it, I buy a car, whatever. You might be a mechanic, whatever it is that you do, I might be able to flip this, make 7 off of it. Make wise decisions, make wise choices. Always be in the mindset of growing. Don't ever be afraid to invest in yourself. This is going to create a certain type of confidence that most people don't have. And men, I'm telling you for a fact, if you invest in yourself, just like a lot of you niggas know, man, because a lot of you niggas hustle. And a lot of you niggas know if you go out, and this goes to white collar too, because if you go out and you spend money on a certification, you get that certification, and then you start building the type of life that you want off of that. You become confident because you putting in the work. And it's the same way with the street, young G. When you go out there and you grab that motherfucking pack, nigga, and you motherfucking take that bitch and you flip that bitch, and the next time you go out, you get a bigger pack, nigga. That's the same thing, nigga. Nigga, you feeling like the man, nigga, because you know the people around you coming to you. You serving the people around you. They don't have the gumps to go out and flip it and get it bigger to make sure you can be there for the supply and demand for when it come back around. And I ain't promoting that. I'm just telling you, dog, you got it in you to be great, young king. So if that is the life you live in, nigga, make sure you putting that bread up, dog. And make sure you always considering an exit plan in that game, dog. That we already know that shit, boy. If you still hustling right now, dog, you tripping, bro. You got to figure out a way to turn that into some shit where you can really, nigga, you can really make a bag. And I know you niggas could do it. That's your outcome, nigga. It's either that or jail, nigga. You either figure out a way to turn that illegal shit into a legitimate bag, nigga, or nigga go to jail, nigga. It's only one or two things. At the end of that game, we all know that. Every nigga who done been in the street. Some of the best of us, nigga. So figure out a way to flip the money, nigga. Invest in you back in yourself, invest in some shit. But yeah, y'all cooking it up right now with the OG Unc T Love. Y'all know me. Keep dropping it, keep dropping it, keep dropping it, keep dropping it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just like that, dog. Just like that, dog. Yeah, man. You know me, y'all. Like I said, man, I want to always come in and give you the information. Sometimes I don't know how long I'm gonna rock out with y'all, but I want to let y'all know I'm here for you. The OG here for you. So I'm gonna keep dropping the content because they're not gonna do it, dog. They're not gonna drop it for you, young G. They ain't gonna give it to you raw like this. They're gonna sugarcoat this shit. So the OG gotta stand up on 10 toes and go ahead and give it to you because these niggas is trash, dog. Nobody want to give you the game, dog. Nobody want to give you the game, dog. And like I told you in the last stream, life is like Field of Dreams, man. Until you build shit for yourself, ain't nobody gonna believe it. And if you want to build that confident man that you know you deserve to be in this world, it's gonna take work. Listen to those points that the aunt gave you. Listen to them points that the aunt gave you. What else I got for you today? I'll be writing down some bullet points. So don't you niggas think I just be coming out here freestyling all the time. But sometimes the Most High give me the message the way I don't have to write down notes. But it's always good to write down notes. You know, make sure you know what you're talking about, especially if you want to start your own podcast. You know, find your outlet. Like I told you before, find your outlet of what you want to talk about, what you're passionate about, and stand on that shit. People think it's easy to produce shows. This is what's happening here. The show is being produced. It's not easy producing a show weekly, daily, whatever you want to do it. Every 2 weeks, start somewhere if you want to do something like this. Put a camera in front of you and find out who your audience is and create topics that you're passionate about. And I would say it's gonna be a lesson there. And that's what I want to do for you young kings, man. I want to give you a lesson, man. I want to give you the game. Show you how to do this shit too. It's nothing to this. You know, you just have to be confident enough to know what you're driven about and know what you're good at. You know, a lot of y'all are great at a lot of things, man, but if you don't never put that out there, you ain't nobody gonna see what you're great at. So make sure that you putting in the work. It's been a good chop up today, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the love button when you come back in here. This is definitely
Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
So, you know, feeling real good, feeling real great right now. You feel me? Careful with this sound effect. Let me take that sound effect off. That's a Michael Jackson sound effect. I got a couple of flags on last stream because of my audience sound effect, my applause, should I say. But yeah, man, this is where we at with it, fellas. This is where we at with it. Oh, boy. Y'all ain't even got to worry about none of the other BS right now, man, as far as the donations and stuff. Because again, the Uncle OGT love is good out here in this world, man. That's another thing. If you want to get into something like this, man, don't be worried about, you know, running the bag up. Like I said, because it takes time, man. It takes time with this. Take time, effort, and energy. And most people don't get past 3 episodes. You know, I did 3 episodes in like a 7-day period. You know, most people do like episode every 2 weeks or something like that. So the more you do it, the better you'll get. To the ones that are trying to tap into the podcast realm, there's plenty of money out here. Man, I got to get out of here, man. Hold on. I might be able to. Let me see if I can pause the studio real quick. All right, so it looks like we still are live. I had to take that call, man, because I told Cuz I was gonna pick him up. Y'all know who that is. That's the Funk Shop, aka Cracker Man. I got some Cracker Man on here. We on this one. Intermission. Cough intermission right now. Let's do a cough intermission.
Fresh in town, I ain't seen you in a while. Said you wanna get wild, have a nigga first child. I don't know if I should check you at the door, cause you got your own door.
Oh, my bad, I wasn't talking. I got y'all.
Girl, you know how this should go. I need you on that floor. Let's explore. Let me tour 1,000 islands.
A little intermission right now with a little funk shot. T Love, Bobby Cobb, La Peace.
But I like slow motion. Oh, you too sexy and I'm rolling. Gotta get you in my life. I don't want to fuss, don't like to fight. Right to the top, came from the inside. So what to it? Make a nigga wanna slide. You can have a piece of my love. Is waiting for you. Girl, it's true. I'll be waiting. I told her bad, said she never have to ask when she take a flight. I make the first class. When she walk through the line, they give her a pass. I treat that girl right. All I have to do is smash. Then do the dash. Do the dash. Then do the dash. Fresh in town, I ain't seen you in a while. Said you wanna get wild, have a nigga first child. I don't know if I should check you at the door, cause you got your own door. I should walk right through that door, begging you for more, girl, you know how this should go. I need you on that floor, let's explore. Let me tour 1,000 islands, wetter than the night. She wetter than the night. Can't find a woman like this for many miles, many miles. You can have a piece of my love. Is waiting for you. Girl, it's true. I'll be waiting.
Yeah. Let me get back on screen here. Yeah. Y'all go and hit that like button as you come in, man. I was checking the comments out, man. And like I said before, the brothers be watching, man. Your time coming, bro. Keep it up. 100%, man. I appreciate that, Rod. I appreciate that, brother. And I'm telling you, man, the brothers be watching, man, and the world watching. So, again, that's a testament to you young guys out there that want to build that confident man out there. It's going to take some work, dog. You're going to have to keep putting in the work. This ain't no fly by night. You don't just become the man that the Uncle OG T Love is, man. You got to put in that work, dog. And as young men, you start now. Go back, listen to the pointers I gave you earlier on in the video. Observe things that are around you. You got to be a scientist out here. That's how you really got to live life. You got to stop taking things for just face value. Excuse me. You got to start being an observer. You got to be a scientist of this life, and you gotta look at everything like that. You got to observe everything and have a consciousness of being able to decipher the right and wrongs of this world that makes sense for you. And it's going to translate into a super confident man. And we're going to get back into, because I was distracted a little bit by the phone kept ringing, but we got to get back into more of that, less of that stuff confidence and more of that self-confidence is where it don't matter if you got your jury on when you outside or when you bare without your jury on, pause. You know what I mean? You got to be that type of man every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week until you leave this earth. Anything else is uncivilized, young ninja. You understand me? Ning, you understand me, Ning? So yeah, it's all like 100 what I'm giving you. And I don't care what them niggas saying, dog, because they ain't giving you nothing, dog. I don't care what they saying, dog, because they ain't doing nothing, dog. These niggas ain't doing nothing, bro. So I don't care about none of that, dog. Care about these niggas' opinion, dog. I'm gonna give it to you. I don't care if they don't like the delivery. I don't care about none of that, dog. Because I know you ain't take a certain type of, lingo and conversation to get you niggas to lock in. Because a lot of you niggas don't want to hear that. Yes, well, if you just stick to the strip and keep God first and make the Lord the head of your life, that you'll be able to have great things in this world. Nah, nigga, fuck all of that, nigga. I'm not finna feed you that garbage, dog. That garbage, dog. I'm gonna tell you what it really is and how it really is in this world. And I don't care what nobody think about that shit, dog. We got the One Life to Live series coming out soon too. And I want y'all to, be looking out for that, the One Life to Live series. And we're gonna speak on some real heavy topics. Because for some reason you niggas think you got 9 lives like cats and shit. And you be stagnant when it comes to creating the type of life that you're supposed to have for yourself. Y'all like cats. You think you got 9 lives, nigga, but you got 1 life to live. So we're going to be coming with the Young Kings edition with the One Life to Live series as well. And that's going to go, we're going to get real in depth with that. It's so far we can go, so far down the rabbit hole we can go. Because the decisions that you make when you just got this 1 life to live, a lot of y'all don't even think y'all gonna be old. This is foolish because you might live to be an old man. But again, you got 1 life to live. And you better live that shit for you, and you better create the type of atmosphere where you allow the type of people around you that you want around you. If not, you better find you some solitude and bring in some worker bees when you need to bring them in. Check. Yeah, we dropping game. Dropping a lot of game for you young niggas. Because guess what? These niggas can't do it. They won't do it. So the Uncle OG T-Love gonna keep bringing it to you. Make sure I stay consistent with it. That's my mission. Because again, I believe nature is inspired by masculinity and it's not enough of it. And I don't care what you say, garbage ass nigga. I don't care what you say, dog. I don't care what your old lady say about it, dog. None of y'all, nobody in your household, bro. I don't care what y'all say about it, bro. And this is how you have to be, young man. It's too weak nowadays. Shit be too weak. The energy be too soft. It'd be rare that you see, masculine men. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't hardly see none, young or old. I be seeing, especially I'm talking about black men specifically right now, but all men are starting to become more feminized, even the European. But I'm just speaking on us specifically because I see a lot of older guys that be around disrespectful individuals, women, and they won't say nothing, even the older men. They just smile. I guess they just realize shit. They almost about to die. They ain't got no calls in the world no more. Even them, be damn, but my granddad and my dad, they move differently. Who's your boss? That's what they want to know. Who's your boss? Who are you? Who is this out of line specimen within this world that's getting out of line with an alpha king God right now, a godly man? Who is this creature? And that's what y'all want to ask yourself that shit. I ask myself that. Who is this demon? Y'all know him. Y'all see him every day. You go in different places. It don't matter where you at. You could be anywhere. The phone store, the restaurant, the gas station, the trash station. And you see these creatures. Shout out to all the girls that put color in their hair. But a lot of them have the color in their hair, the witches. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to all of y'all. And they'll have like multiple ones. They have the rainbow in there. A lot of them be CrossFit. They be switching up. You feel me? And it be some evil energy out there, and they be testing men. I have experienced this shit. I don't let them talk to me crazy. Them little bulldoggers, whatever they call them, the bulldoggers. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all them. The cool ones. The ones that used to get me that got kids, some of those all right. They just crossed over, you feel me? Oh, I got to remember to keep this smoke down when we doing TikToks, because I use some of these videos for TikTok. Some of the shorts we get, so I don't think TikTok like the smoking. And that is a big, another big platform over there, so y'all probably ain't giving them no self-promotion, but a lot of y'all that put out content, they seem to be getting some money over there, so we'll see what's up with that. But again, nothing can stop this, fellas. So y'all make sure y'all tuning in to the shows. The Uncle OG T-Love gonna keep giving you information. I'm gonna bring you information throughout the week. Just when you see me pop on live, just make sure you jump on in there, start downloading this information, because it's gonna be detrimental for you in years to come that you have this knowledge that the OG is giving to you. These niggas is not gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna keep repeating that, and you're gonna find that out soon. They're not gonna give it to you. They're not gonna tell you the real deal with these women. They're not gonna tell you the real deal with society. They're gonna lie to you. They're gonna lie to you. You know, so y'all want to be that confident man? Put in the work, gentlemen. Rewatch the video. Rewatch that bitch 100 times if you need to, nigga. And let this shit sink into your soul, nigga. It's gonna take some work. Spiritual man. That's where the true confidence comes in, at the spiritual man. Having that most high relationship with the God that live on the inside of you. You know, the God that give you the wise information that talk to you in your most quietest moments. You know, you're gonna have to get in tune with that dude. He is you. You are him. I am. You know. So it's gonna take some work, fellas. It's gonna take a lot of practice. You know, and that needs to be said too, because a lot of you think you can get to this point without the practice, and it take practice. That's one of the realest things. I always go back to that. Practice makes perfect, dog. When you attempting to refigure, and a lot of it is not even changing who you are. It's just the reality of what you have to be and who you are innately as a man, because y'all done got away from this. That's why I got to get a game up, so you can get back to the reality of it. We're not letting people play with you. That's what it takes. Can't let nobody play with you, dog. You know, now you also got to be smart and know the battles, you know, when to take them on and when not to take them on. It's going to take some time, fellas. It's going to take some time, but y'all going to have to really tap in. All right, shit, I got to go get cuz, y'all. I could chop it up some more with y'all, but Damn, I done already went, cuz so he gonna be pulling up at the office. So let me go get Cracker Man, aka Funk Shop. It's been a good chop up. Man, I love y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Yours truly, Mr. T Love Talks Podcast. We're gonna keep bringing this heat. And go ahead and get your s'mores out, nigga. You soft ass niggas, because I'm gonna keep bringing the heat. You feel me? But for all my young kings and my young guys, my young phenoms, I appreciate y'all chiming in. Y'all know Unc love you. And Unc ain't gonna tell you nothing but the right thing. You know, we keep it entertaining. You know, Unc get on you, get you know, give you them lashes and shit. Unc talk real to you and get it to you a little rough sometimes. Pause. But, you know, I mean well, man. I love y'all, and I want y'all to come up on the horn. I want y'all to come up on the horn, dog. I want y'all to be able to stand 10 toes down on being and knowing that you can be that confident man, but it's going to take work. So the Uncle OGT Love about to go ahead and sign out, get out of here to the next stream. Y'all, like I say, y'all look out for me. And we're going to keep doing this and doing this and doing this well. Doing this and doing this and doing this well. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch y'all a little later. Maybe we'll do a stream this evening. Peace and love and blessings. The OG out.
T-Love Talks.
Yeah, that's what I need.